Good morning. Damn. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Day Trade with Zay. I'm Isaac, and it is Wednesday, 31st, end of the month. I think we could see an end of the month push, but I set up this trade last night. I was hoping to wake up to this in the morning, a quick 1 to 2, but it didn't hit. It just got to this level right now, and I don't know the way it's looking. We got a little bit of a kind of like a trend line being formed right here. But let's see what it can do for us. The market's kind of making its way up right now. We did have some, I mean, I would consider it bad news, but I'm trying to figure out how to go about it with the NFP, the ADP NFP non-farm employment change, released monthly, usually on the first Wednesday after the month ends. It's the estimated change in the number of employed people during the previous month, excluding the farming industry and government. And basically, they were expecting 300,000 employees, which was a drop, but they seen even less than what they were expecting, which is, something that's pretty consistent, right? Um, Everything's been about that. And then, let's just actually go back to it. Let's see June 2nd, because that's kind of the most formidable one, most comparable one. Let's go down to this chart. All right, we could go down to, let's just go to the date, June 2nd. June 2nd and got a big push up, right? Yeah, a big push up on June 2nd. We've seen the rejection, push up before it rejected the area again, started making its way down. So I gotta be careful with this trade that I do have in. You can see it's still kind of pushing up. I am up about a pip. Let me see right now. I know I'm down about 6 pips on it, so this is pretty accurate. But man, the way it's pushing, it looks like it's coming up. Um, 12 pips. It's up there. But the one thing I do know is this was the area, the R2S area that I liked. But we also have an ILC right here, which is another reason I took the trade. And I think the 1 hour is coming through here as well. Yeah, so hopefully we get the rejection that we want right here. Whoops. Yeah, hopefully we get the rejection that we want right here. If we could see that come through, that'll be great. So let me just show you what I was looking at. Obviously, we've created a lower low, right? Lower low's been created. Now we're getting basically what we've had here and what we had here and here, right? We're kind of we're kind of seeing like a rise and then a fall. It's just a rise, then a fall. I'm hoping we can see the same thing happen here. And I think it's possible for it to get down here, but I don't know if it's possible it does that today. Um, so we'll see exactly what the charts give us. But let me show you exactly what I was looking at. So you draw your fib from the most recent high to the most recent low, right? Let's break it down to the 15-minute. Open this up. Right, so we have a rising flag, fall off. Now we have somewhat of another rising I wouldn't call it a flag. I mean, I guess you could, right? It's basically the same thing. But now it's time to see if it's going to be respected or rejected, right? Something like that. So hopefully it comes to this zone and falls off, right? Um, 61.8% right here. It's basically perfect, but it's getting through these barriers now because these are real barriers that we have here. We have the EMA, so like this area is going to be a clear area of interest for me. 12,470, 12,413, 12,405. So about 60 pips into the trade, I'll be taking some profit if it makes its way down at open, and then I'll let the rest run. I'll let some runners a runner run to the rest. But I just want to be sure. I don't want to get too greedy today, even though it's not the best risk to reward ratio. I'm gonna make sure that I take profits at this level, and then we'll take some more profits down here at this level after it breaks. So we'll see what it gives us. But it definitely has to get through a lot. Let's see what it does for us at open. And I think that's going to give us, the best win because it's not a strong ILC, but we do have a 5 minute golden zone ILC right here. The price kind of just, it didn't touch the body quite yet, but it did wick into the wick in and out. So, we'll see what the market gives us. You see that little rejection right there, making our way into profit. So, like I said, hopefully we see a big push down from here. I believe we have 645, Chicago PMI. All right. Release monthly. Data is given to M&I subscribers 3 minutes before the public release time listed on the calendar. Early market reaction is usually a result of trades by these subscribers. Above 50 indicates expansion, below indicates contraction. So above 50 is expansion, below is contraction. So every day we've had above 50, even though it's not exactly what we forecasted. It's a leading indicator of economic health. So we'll see what this gives us right here at 6:45. We'll have that news dropping. So we'll see what it gives us all in all. Well, there you go. Here's the trade. We'll see what's what. We'll see if we can get this drop. That's the biggest thing for me is can we get this drop? All right, shit. Need my charger too. I mean, I still think we might see a push up, but hopefully it keeps me in this trade and we're able to take it. Stops just above this area right here, this R2S. We'll keep it at 75. See what it can give us. I mean, the reason I'm putting it here is because I do think it could create a low, but it might be waiting for tomorrow's news to do that. I think tomorrow we have some big news. USD. We got unemployment coming out tomorrow. Another manufacturing PMI. And then Friday, what do we have? Then we have the real NFP, which we kind of already see what it is now. Unemployment claims. Oh, unemployment claims and unemployment rate. So we do have some news coming out for sure. All right. Market's getting ready to come right now. Let's see what happens. Oops. Get out of that. See if that helps right here on the stream. Sorry about that. I didn't even know that we were kind of going about it that way. So here's the, I'm gonna open this up to the 5 minute. Got about 53 seconds left. Let me get my charger. I mean, I like the way it's pushing down. Hopefully, we could see a continuation from here. All right, it's go time. Let's see here. See if it can continue this push down. I mean, if it doesn't, then I think we know what we need to do, which is get out of the trade. We're up about 20 pips right now. Mhm. Let's see if it could continue this push down, though. Looks good so far, but, let's really see if it can do what we want it to do. Okay. This is a key area right here, and you see how it rejected that? Has to blow past here. Yeah, I don't like that rejection at all. I'm gonna move my stops to break even. We're up about 30 pips, so I'm moving my stops to break even. 470. I mean, at 475. I'm gonna move them down to like 472. Let's see if it can continue this downtrend though. Ah, yeah, it's not really rejecting the way I wanted it to. But let's see. Let's see. There's still a lot of time on the 1 minute, and it does look like it's starting to come up on us with the rejections. But let's see how this finishes. I want to see this first 5 minute candle finish, and then we'll see what's what. Come on, just break through that motherfucker. All right, I'm gonna close some profit right now just to secure some dollars. I just closed 2 positions. I added some positions on the way down. Let's see if it can really do this. Come on now.
Ah, it's respecting that area. And I don't know if it can hold it down. It looks good, right? This candle looks good, but it's a matter of it finishing through here, and then we have it here on the 15 minute down here. So it's not really finishing the way I'd like it to, truthfully. Uh, I'm closing partials. Oh shit, it's still moving. We're coming to the trend line. I'm gonna make some more, take some more profits out right here. I just took out a point zero 0.06 out of my. All right, so I'm gonna let this runner go. Um, I like what I'm seeing right here. I had to pull it at this area just because I seen what I just something about this area is kind of it's the trend line, right? So it can continue to push up right here. So I just wanted to make sure that I secured my dollars, and I'm happy with my progress for the day. Um, so we're up about 700 on the day, and let's go, man. I'm pretty happy about that because I have been, and you see the rejection off the trend line. I had been planning this trade for quite a since last night. You know what I mean? So let's see if it can use this as resistance and come down. But you can kind of see where it's finishing at right here. I like how the 5 minute finish, the finish real deep and strong into it, but you see how it's respecting this trend line, right? So it could possibly come up on us again. That's why I didn't hold the trade too long, and that's part of my problem, right? Is not holding to fruition, but we'll see. We got a pretty good entry up top right here, so we'll see what that gives us in terms of the. Hopefully, it uses these things as resistance now, right? These different levels. Hopefully, we can see price fall down from here. See if it can hold it. Honestly, I might just close it just because I want to hold it to fruition, but We'll see what the market, if it continues this push down, we'll see right now. Um, I don't want to be greedy, but I also want to be greedy. I'm trying to hold my trades to fruition. That's my biggest issue right now is not holding my trades to fruition. We're up about 65 pips plus a little bit more, a little bit less. Um, yeah, let's see how this thing can turn out. I mean, I think it was a beautiful move. We called it pre-NY. I entered the trade pre-NY when it got up here. Just trusting that the trade will do what it needs to do. I don't like that push up, but let's see. I don't like that push up. Man, if this thing pushes all the way up, it would. No way. Mm, no way. I mean, that is why I took the profit, right? Because I seen this area coming up. I said there's a bunch of barriers we got to get through. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Excuse me. Resistance, 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 right? Support. Could have been used as support, but it broke through. Could have been used as support on the 20 EMA, but it broke through. Could have been used as support, right? On the 50 EMA, but it broke through. And then it came down to the trend line, and what did it do? Boom. As soon as it got to the trend line, respected and rejected, and now it's on its way up. So, that's crazy. Um, like I said, I got my stop loss around 472, 471, and yeah, we'll see what's what. Hopefully, it comes down from here. We'll see right now. Okay, I like that. Definitely like that better than the way it was looking before. See if it can continue this push though. On the 1 minute, it looks decent. The 15-minute looks decent as well, but it's still respecting, rejecting all of this, right? So that's where I'm kind of worried about it. But I like the way the 1 minute looks in particular. It looks like it's coming down. Let's see if it can. Rejected the 1 minute 50 EMA. So let's see if it can continue this push down. See a little bit of support and resistance in this area specifically. So I mean, let's see if it can hold it down. It has to hold it down this last minute and a half. So I'd like to see this stay below and the next one to drop. Or this, yeah, that doesn't look too good. Because another thing too is with this, like if it does create this lower high and we see it push down from here, we could go ahead and move our stop loss into this, right above this zone right here. So that would be key, but we got to be careful because it could break above right here on this last minute, and that'll change the whole trajectory of the trade because now we're starting to see it respect. And even though it's not engulfing, it's still a pretty nice rejection candle, an inverted hammer. And if it stays up here, it's going to be it's going to be a good continuation candle to go ahead and continue up. So yeah, that doesn't look good, and that probably finished the 1 minute higher. Yeah, doesn't look that good. I needed to finish below here. Wow. Oh, I just got stopped out. Pretty sure. See, that kind of gets me irritated because I did leave the extra money on the table, and look at it's rejecting this area now. I don't know if I take it though, just because look at how the 15-minute finished. Huge rejection, right? You know what? Let me just stay away. I just jumped in again, but is this going to continue or is this going to... Yeah, let me just stay away. Um, yeah, let me stay away. I'm done. I'm gonna call it a day. I pulled out that other trade that I had, and it is what it is. We took the trade. I was able to take some profits out. Fuck it. Yeah, after that rejection, I mean, it could still come down with this type of wick like this. Usually that would signal a push up, but I think it still could come down in terms of like just the pool that was there. But the 50 EMA and trend line. Hmm. Man, that motherfucker really went up there and took me out. It looks like it's still respecting, but the way the 15-minute pushed up, I don't know if I really want to hop in. And I'm happy with the profits we made, about 700 in about 15 minutes. So I'll take that. Man, that shit really went up there and stopped me out. I think it might be coming down now. Um, it's rejecting the 50 EMA. Wow, that motherfucker really came through, took me out. As much as I want to jump back in, I'm gonna just call it a day, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean? No need to risk anymore. The trade didn't go our way all the way. We made profits, and we'll just move on from there. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Damn, I would jump back in, but I'm kind of just. I don't want to. I don't want to risk it just because of what I've seen on the 15-minute, maybe the 5 minute too. Yeah, that's a big push up. So me personally, I'm gonna just stay away. You know, shit. Now that I think about it, that news came out at 6:45, so it must have been good for the market. Um, PMI. So it's basically on point for what they were asking. So that's probably what happened right there. But I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna just stay away. Um, yeah, man, that shit really went down there, tapped that trend line, and shot the fuck back up. That's crazy. It's rejecting again, but I want to stay away. I'm happy with the profits. Let's just keep it that way and get in and get out. See you guys tomorrow. Down there, tap that trend and shot the fuck back up. It's crazy. It's rejected again, but I want to stay away. I'm happy with the profits. Let's just keep it that way and get in and get out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. And it's still rejecting that area. Let me see what this shit is looking like right here. Just stay away. I'm gonna walk away now. I'm gonna get away from the computer before I start entering trades. It looks decent, but the thing that's deterring me is this wick out right here off the 1 minute 20 EMA. So I think it should, yeah, look at that. Last 1 second it pushed up. I'm gonna stay away now. I hope you guys were able to make some money with me today. And you know, we'll be back on tomorrow and we'll get this bread. Thank you guys for tuning in today.